Welcome, thanks for stopping by. It's time to learn with our friend Clive. So grab your brush, have a great time. And don't forget.
Hello and welcome back to the studio. Today we're going to have a bit of a fun painting today. I've got a standard 16 by 12 canvas. I'm not going to waste any time waffling today, as I normally do. And so I just want to paint away the stress today of everyday life. So it's a 15 by 12 canvas, and I've got my colours there, as you can see, already coming up on the screen. And I've got a selection of standard brushes. I got some short flats, a blending brush, a couple of filberts, some detail brushes, and a script liner. So those are the brushes that we're going to be using today. So without further ado, let's just get straight on to the painting, and let's not waste any time. So I'm picking up a slightly bigger short flat. This is a 1 inch, and I'm looking at my background. I put a grey ground on it, and then I washed over with a yellow ground because I'm painting over something I've already painted on. So I'm just going to get a little bit of moisture on my brush, picking up a little bit of kitchen roll, and I'm just going to go straight in to some brilliant yellow paint like that. Now I don't mind if a little bit of that colour comes through on the background. That's what I want. I want that type of effect. So when I was looking at this painting, I thought, yeah, it'd be good if we put some grey down first, and then went over with a yellow with a little bit of white in it. And that's all it was. A little bit of yellow, a little bit of gesso, and that's what I come up with basically. Now I'm using an image today which I found on a royalty-free site, so I'm hoping I can play around with that type of effect and show you how we can do that. And the image will be available on my website for you if you want to go and have a quick look at that and work from there. And that will be found in the tracings page on my website. And if I do tracings or put pictures up, or I even post some pictures of the paintings I've done in the lessons, then that's where you'll find them all. There you go. So I'm just putting in a little bit of yellow like that. Very quick and very easy. Just putting my brush down. I'm getting my mister bottle. It's a little fine mist bottle, atomizer bottle it is. It is, yes. I'm just going to squirt very lightly on there to stop it from drying on me. Now I'm going to get a bit of kitchen roll. I'm going to scrumple it up into my hands like this. Make a nice scrunchy pattern. And before that yellow dries, we need to get some white paint onto that. There we go. Okay, so just tapping that in. You don't want a lot of paint on there. You want it reasonably dry, and just put a few marks like this just over the yellow paint, and just let that pick up like that. We're doing the background first today. Just a touch more, just down here like that. There we go. Discard that and dry that off very quickly with a hairdryer. Make sure it's dry really well. Okay, so I hope that's dry enough. We'll soon find out. Right, I want to get a little bit of yellow back by there, and a touch of red, just a touch, small amounts at a time. I want a nice orange, maybe a little bit darker than that. We'll see. Fill your bristles up like that. Load that brush well. Take some excess off your brush, and then just very lightly go over a section of that white. The white is going to adopt that orange, and then the yellow is going to go, it's going to go slightly darker in there, look. So just get a bit of a dragging effect there like that. Just a little bit more red. I just want a little bit warmer. Got a bit of orange in there. And this is, I've done a lot of dancing girls and things like that over the months. So I thought it'd be nice if we did something similar today. And as I said, this is a royalty-free image, so please pop along and to the website and see if you can download that and then play around, play around. You can play around as well if you want, yes. Or you can paint along with me then. So just getting a bit of that texture in there now, like that. What I want to do now is get a bit of burnt umber. Same type of thing, bit of burnt umber. Taking a bit of the excess off, and then I'm just gonna come down. Maybe just a little bit darker. Just a little bit darker. If it's not dark enough, add a touch of black, just to strengthen that brown up a bit. And this is decorative painting. I like these type of effects that you can get. And there's nothing nicer than a nice bit of decorative art if you want to give it as a bit of gift. So, as a gift. I'm getting all tongue-tied today here in Wales. But I'm painting away the stress, which is important. There you go. And don't forget, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. If you like what you've seen, leave a comment. I will always get back to you. And I really do enjoy reading the comments, and some wonderful comments that I have on the channel. And then let's just put a bit of colour in this corner. Let's go on a bit of an arc. Who knows, it could be like a curtain on a stage or something like that. Just use your imagination. There you go. Don't forget, give me that thumbs up. That always helps. It does, yes. And check the iCards out. If you the iCards in the top right hand corner there, left hand corner there. There's some more videos there for you to watch, so just press that little circle with the eye in. If you tap your screen on an iPad or something like that, and you can have a look at, and sometimes there's some questions in there as well, so yes, who knows what you'll find in those iCards. It's just a mystery to me sometimes. Let's not working too hard on this today. Let's not work too hard on it today. I think that will be fine. So I'm just going to pick up a detailing brush. I did put one here somewhere. Here we go. Let's use this. This is a number 4 detailing brush. And I'm going to pick up some black, just for now, with a bit of burnt umber in it. There you go. A bit of burnt umber and a bit of black. I'm chucking the tissue roll away. I'm going to use my little stick. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a circle there. I think this is a nice, easy, simple painting that you can do and practice with, and if this is going to be the first painting you've ever done, this is going to be a fun one. Yes, people are going to enjoy this. They certainly are. Okay, a little bit of moisture on the tip of my brush because I just want the paint to flow. Sometimes the paint gets a bit sticky, so we need to put another circle there. These are 2 heads in fact, so we need to put a circle in there like that. Take a little bit of time. Don't try and do these paintings in the same time scale as I do. All I'm doing here is showing you a way to paint. It's up to you to take and nurture this on and make these paintings your own. That's what I want you to do. Make them your own. So let's just put a little line across there like that. And let's just bring that body there. Got to decide where I want this. This is the dress now. Got to decide where this is going to go up like that, and maybe come down like that. So a little sketch with a little bit of black paint. Now we can fill this in. Bit of a scallop edge. There you go. That's one. We'll have her legs coming down there, something like that. And we're going to have an arm coming off her like that, and then we can have this other arm coming up there like that. So that's good. So we can play around with the shapes in a little bit more detail in just a second, and we can fill all that in. Now let's get the other shape now, because she's standing there and her shoulders are going to be roughly like that, and she's going to come down into another little bit of a triangle like that. But this time she's just leaning back slightly, I think. Where she is now. So we need to think the bottom of the dress is going to be down by there somewhere, so we need to bring this dress now down on an angle and then out on a bit of a pleat like that. That's good, that's good. So this dress is going to come down like that, and this pleat is going to come along and around and around and around like that. And she's going to be, leg is going to be that way, and her leg's going to be that way, and we got an arm coming up like that. It'll be a bit thick, but that's okay. We can handle that. Doesn't matter. And then her arm is coming in like that. There you go. I think that's fun. So let's put a leg, just a strippy leg down like that. Let that fade away. Let that fade away into the bottom of the painting, so we don't have to worry too much about that then, do we? And let that one fade away as well, like that. So we don't have to worry too much about where those feet are going to be. So let's put a leg like that, and then another little leg, maybe just behind that one. Doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be accurate. Yeah, it's like she's standing on ballerina feet. There we are. Ballerina feet. Yes. So let's get a bit of black, and let's add a bit of this red to it. So we need a nice red black, and let's get a bit of white, and let's add that to that. So we just want to change that. I want it a nice colour. There's blue in Mars Black. This is Mars Black I'm using. There's a bit of blue in there, so this is going to be like a dark purple colour. So I think that's going to offset that quite nicely, in fact. And we can fit that in there like that. And that can come down like that. Just paint, relax and have fun. That's what I suggest we do. Paint, relax and have fun. You can, there's many ways you can actually approach your art, and some ways are you just go in there and you try to paint photorealistically, and you know you can paint like Van Gogh or Monet if you want to too. You can follow that type of style. You can do anything you want, really, can't you? But I think the most important thing is, and the most important fundamental thing is, that you need to relax and have fun. Because if you don't have fun, why do we paint? If we don't have fun, why do we paint? If we're professional artists, obviously then we paint to make some money. But the majority of people paint just to relax and have fun. And maybe even just do a little bit for a friend or a family member. I'm picking up a little bit of white just on a little filbert brush now. And I just want to bring a bit of light in. Just dragging that through. Just to lighten up a couple of sections here and there and here. And a bit more white. And I'm just bringing that colour down. Like that. So don't stress. I don't stress. There's no need to stress when you're painting. And if things are not going right, then it's just not your day. So if you're struggling with a specific painting, put that painting down. Put that painting down, and then pick up another canvas or a bit of board and just do a little bit of drawing, or just relax. Just relax with it, because that's what it's all about, really. That's what it's all about, really. It's just enjoying and having fun. There you go. Let's bring a bit of pure white now into this mix and make a little bit of a pattern in there. And the more you relax, the more you have fun, the easier things become. They certainly do. And that's what we do. We get a bit frustrated sometimes. We think, oh, things are not going well for us. And sometimes we're our own worst enemy when it comes to painting. And that's a fact. And I've struggled myself so many times over so many years with that, what I'm saying now about struggling with a painting. If you're struggling with a painting, it's just not worth struggling with. It really is not. You really need sometimes just to sit back, relax, and go and do something different. Right, I'm picking up some yellow, and I'm bringing some yellow now straight into that colour. Because we've got a bit of violet. Let's add a little bit of white to that. Let's just strengthen that up. Yellow is a bit transparent. Adding a touch of white will brighten it up a bit, but it'll also make it a little bit more opaque for you. And we've got a little bit of purple there, so yellow and purple are complements, and they go really, really well together. So just adding a little bit of yellow just into this dress there, like that. There we go. How nice is that? How nice is that? I think that's quite nice, actually. That's nice. Let's get a little bit of this orange. Let's just add a little bit of red to our brush. Taking the excess off. Let's just put a bit of red in there, like that, just to warm that up. Yes, let's put a bit of red in, just to warm that up a touch. A little touch of red. A little touch of red here and there makes all the difference. There, I just warmed that up. There you go. How nice is that? In fact, let's get a little bit of red and there, and a little bit of yellow. Let's just make this orange. Let's brighten this orange up. In fact, let's get a little bit of white to it, just to make it brighter. You're still using this Filbert brush. Let's get this. Sometimes limit yourself to the brushes you're using. Sometimes, if you think you need a detail brush, try using a small Filbert brush, and what that's going to do is going to force you into doing things that you wouldn't necessarily do with a detailing brush. So it's a good practice sometimes just to do something different with different tools and things like that. Let's just put a little bit of a frill on there. I guess you've got a little bit of a frill on the sleeve there or something. I don't know. Just make it up. Make it up as you go along. The painting will tell you what it wants. I keep saying this, and it really does. And as you get more experienced, you'll know what I'm saying is true. You'll know what I'm saying is true. I'm getting a bit of this purple, so I want to marry that up with the other dancer. There we go. I'm just flicking that in like that. Just giving that a quick wash, because that's got a dark colour on it, and I want to go to a light colour. I've got a little bit of kitchen roll in my hand. So let's do something different. Let's get a little bit of black now, just on the tip of that brush. I told you there's blue in Mars Black, so if we do this, you'll find by adding that to yellow, you're going to get a green colour. And if it's not bright enough, just add a little bit of yellow. It's just like an olivey green type of colour, which is quite nice, isn't it? Let's just put a bit of olivey green type of colour just in there like that, just to balance things out a bit. Oh dear me, I had a cough. Just took a drink of water. Okay, sorry about that. I had to cough a little bit then. So we're getting a little bit of white again, and we're just building this feathery thing in, like this. Leave a bit of that black showing because it looks like a shadow there. Excuse me again. Must be a bit of dust in the studio, I think. Lovely, 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 lovely. I'm just picking up a detail brush, a small one. This is a number 4, I think. Picking up a bit of red, and I just want to strengthen up a little bit of this red top, like this, and just in places. I'm going to pick up a small amount of white just on the tip of my brush and just put a little bit of a frill across there, like that. Nice. Again, washing our brush, going straight into some Mars Black, a little bit of my medium mix, because that helps the flow and also helps the underbinding. Underbinding is when the paint is too thin, basically. So just go around your painting outline very, very lightly. Darker in places. You notice I've gone a bit thicker there and gone very, very lightly there, like that. That'll act like a shadow then, like that. I love doing these type of paintings, eh? They make me relax and just re-emphasize. Expecting my phone to go beep 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 again now in a minute. Re-emphasize these frills. There you go. Nice. I might give this to one of my grandchildren, I think. Sometimes we paint things and we think, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this, but when you do see something you like, then it's important that you keep it or give it to somebody that's going to appreciate it. I tend to throw a lot of artwork away, especially with these type of lessons. Let's put a belt on her. There we are, that looks nice, doesn't it? So put a belt, and let's just put a little red bow maybe. There, like that. That looks good. How does that look? I think that looks pretty good. Going back into our other lady now, we need to just work on her arm a bit. Well, I do. You might have done a better job than me, and that doesn't surprise me in the least, because I rush my paintings and you shouldn't really do that, should you? Tell you what we could do. I just seen something. Let's just put a little bit of a there we are. We could give her a belt also, couldn't we? There you go. I think that looks good. And this type of thing is relaxing, and you know that when you're relaxed you paint a lot easier and a lot happier. Well, I certainly do. And if you're following along with me, and I'm sure you are, then I know that's exactly what you were doing as well. It's just relaxing and having fun. Paint something new on a regular basis. You should paint at least 3 times a week. And don't work on the same painting over and over and over, because you tend to get a little bit bored and things tend not to work for you. So, like I said earlier on, if we get frustrated, then we get bored, and then we lose faith, and then it's years then before we actually pick up our paintbrush again, which is not fair, really, is it? Because we enjoy our painting, otherwise we wouldn't be doing it. There you go. Just put a few little dots. I don't know, I'm just making this up now. Just put a few little dots here and there, like that. There you go. Get a little bit of yellow. again. Just in between. Just make it up. Just make it up. Who cares? I don't care. And neither should you. Just enjoy the painting. There you go. What we can do now, very quickly before I bring this to a close, is I'm just going to pick up another short flat. I'm just going to very lightly go through a touch of black, very, very dry brush. And let's just put a little bit of, shadow just under her, just so we can settle her down. Oh, there's a little bit of shadow there. Just so we can settle them down onto the stage, if it is a stage. Who knows? Just a little bit of shadow like that, just to settle those two lovely ladies who are dancing away the joys of everyday life here in Wales. So I'm going to sign this one because I'm going to give this as a gift. So all it remains me to say is thank you very much for joining me once again in the studio. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, and have fun. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Hey, welcome, thanks for stopping by. It's time to learn with our friend Clive. So grab your brush, have a great time. And don't forget to click subscribe. Visit clive5art.co.uk.